What's up, it's Andy. Today we have a paranormal account that comes from Weary Passage 7582. My new job is haunted. So I started a new job about a month ago. I'm an overnight security officer on one of the multiple buildings on a large campus. I signed an NDA, so I can't reveal any more details as to potentially identify my client. Anyway, I started my new job training on the first shift, and I was a bit skeptical when I started hearing the stories. Things moving, doors opening and closing, and actual full-bodied apparitions in the middle of the day. A little girl that throws things on one of the buildings. Stuff of that nature. I'm usually pretty sensitive to the paranormal, having experienced it often growing up. I've experienced many unexplainable things, but the buildings I trained in didn't feel threatening, so I dismissed it. I've been working my regular shift for about 2 months now. On the first day of my third shift, I was checking the bathroom when a shadow man leaned out and glared at me. Then the door immediately shut. I felt paralyzed, and it didn't feel safe. But I brushed it off again. I told myself that I would be fine. This is the only place in town that pays a livable wage. So I put up with every whisper, every bang, and every uneasy feeling of danger I had as I walked through the campus hallways. I keep telling myself that's an adjustment period. We're getting to know each other, and it will calm down over time. Yesterday, I learned that my building specifically was built on top of a historical graveyard, specifically a graveyard for slaves and their descendants. When the property was bought by my clients, they exhumed the bodies and moved them across the street. But their original resting place is right below my feet every night when I go to work. Tonight, I was checking the emergency exits enclosed in a stairwell. I checked the door and that it was secure and that there were no hazards. Then I tried to re-enter the building from the stairwell and the door was held tight. I would open it just enough to see that no one was on the other side, but then it would slam shut again. A few minutes after I got out of the stairwell, I entered the loading area and I was immediately confronted by a massive figure of a shadow man. He had a hat and it was about 7 feet tall or so. I took a deep breath and kept going. Funny enough, tonight was probably the least threatened I felt since starting working the night shift. Thank you, Weary Passage 7582, for your first-hand account. What do you guys think? Is this something paranormal, or could this be easily explainable by wind or perhaps a coworker? Let me know what you think in the comments. And do you have your very own first-hand account? I'd love to hear it. Thanks everyone for watching today, and as always, stay safe out there.